Welcome everyone to another Pokemon Go episode, and this is the first time me using my webcam, so I bought this webcam so I can do Skype calls, record some online lectures for other purposes, but I thought I would try it out for Pokemon Go, so you'll have to let me know what you think about this. So here, I have this battle sped up 3 times. I'm fighting a level 10 gym. This is my 3rd level 10 gym that I'm fighting. And you saw there I just beat that Vileplume pretty easily with my Dragonite. And I use my Dragonite because I know that it is double resistant against grass. I could have used my Arcanine, but I'm just going to save that for the Executor a little bit later on. And I'm hoping to beat both these Gyarados with my Snorlax. Snorlax is a great Pokemon to have. If you don't have it, it's obviously pretty rare to go and capture, but it has tons of HP. And this one has Hyper Beam, so it does quite a lot of DPS. And then here I'm going to switch to my Lapras against this Dragonite, because Lapras is double super effective against Dragonites, I believe, and because it's both super effective against flying and dragon type, so it's a really great Pokemon. And then here I'm using my Gyarados to take out this Arcanine. It's a relatively easy Pokemon to take out because the water Pokemon in this game are just so super powered. They have such high CP, and their moves such as Hydro Pump are so powerful. So here I'm also hoping to take out this Snorlax with my Gyarados. There I should have dodged that last Earthquake. I mostly focus on dodging the power moves. Not because I think it's the best technique, but it's because the time and effort that it takes to dodge those smaller moves when you could have attacked is, for me at least, optimal. So here I'm trying to take out this Dragonite again, and really my goal here is to take out all their Pokemon so that I get the extra 1500 prestige bonus, reduction bonus, when I defeat the leader of the gym. So it's a relatively, to be honest, relatively weak level 10 gym. The highest Pokemon here is 2400. In some gyms in Toronto, where I live, the weakest Pokemon is 2400. So this is a relatively easy gym to take out. It did almost defeat all my Pokemon. You see there that it fainted 5 out of my 6 Pokemon, and my Snorlax was almost dead. So I do have to be a little bit careful, but I was able to successfully take out all 10 Pokemon, which is not something I can typically do versus level 10 gym, even though I have advantages such as the ability to dodge and to plan against the attack of the Pokemon, so it is fairly difficult. So again, I'm following a very similar strategy. I'm going to use my Snorlax to take out these 2 Gyaradoses. You can see here I successfully dodged a lot of the Hydro Pumps, which is great because it's going to save me a lot of HP. And there, one thing that you'll need to know when you're battling is that as soon as they switch Pokemon, or whenever it's the start of a new battle, the Pokemon will attack right away with 2 quick attacks. So if you can dodge those, because those are easy ones to dodge, and then there's about a 2-second cooldown period between different attacks. So Lapras, I love my Lapras. Unfortunately, I haven't hatched one yet. Hopefully at some point in time I will. I do have 3 10k eggs. I will start incubating them pretty soon, as soon as I complete my Pokedex, which hopefully I'll be able to do this Sunday in my Massive Evolution session. If you haven't checked out my Friday videos where I go over the top 10 Pokemon that I've caught and hatched, I've caught some really good ones and hatched some really good ones, so I'm pretty excited about that. And then every Sunday I do a Massive Evolution session where I throw in a lucky egg and try to evolve as many Pokemon as I can. And as well, typically I start with some boring Pokemon like Zubats, Rattatas, then I start moving into the more exciting ones, like doing some like big Eevee evolutions, doing some Magikarps, and as well some of the new Pokemon that I have. So here, my Dragonite is so strong. It's 2900, by far my strongest Pokemon. So you can see here it's easily going to take out these Dragonites. It's going to be actually pretty close between these two. I actually find Dragon Pulse defensive moveset to be the hardest to dodge. My timing is just not there. Hyper Beam is super easy to dodge. Obviously you can only dodge, it has a pretty big window in terms of its attack, how long it lasts. So there's only so much you can actually dodge of the Hyper Beam, but you can dodge a significant amount. So here I think I'm down to level 8 or level 7, we'll have to check out in a little bit. So let me know what you think about this webcam, face cam format. If you have any advice or input, happy to take it. Let me know what you think about this format. So should I keep doing it? Should I just go back to the audio only format? Should I fix the lighting a little bit? It's a little bit dark here. but I do want to try it out because I did buy this webcam for other purposes, so I thought I'd try it out for Pokemon Go. So here it's level 8 because there's only 2 Pokemon gone from this gym, so hoping my Snorlax easily takes out this Gyarados. And Snorlax is a good option to use against a lot of Pokemon because unless it's a fighting Pokemon, it actually doesn't have any inherent weaknesses in in Gen 1. And as well, if you have Zen Headbutt, then you have a counter to the fighting Pokemon, so it's always a really great option to use a Snorlax. And I personally prefer putting my Snorlax in a gym to defend rather than my Dragonite, because I know my Dragonite can be taken out by Laprases and by Gyaradoses that have Dragon's Breath and Hydro Pump. Fortunately as well, new Gyaradoses no longer have Dragon's Breath. So if you have a Gyarados that has Dragon's Breath, keep it because it's going to be super valuable going forward. So I'm glad that Niantic didn't take away that moveset afterwards when it could easily have done it. So here, I'm not very good at dodging Solar Beam. Unfortunately, the dodge window, which is when it turns yellow on the screen, and when the actual animation of the attack happens, are very different for a Solar Beam. So I have to start practicing that because we're going to start seeing a lot more grass Pokemon, especially in and around Toronto, where there's starting to become a lot more executes existing, or spawning, as I should say. So here I'm on the second last Pokemon, my Dragonite. My Dragonite's for sure my most favorite Pokemon. I caught it pretty much my second night playing, and I thought I was just gonna catch Dragonites every other night, and it was actually so stressful catching it. Yeah, really stressful, but super happy with it. I've been powering it up ever since. It's 89%, has the best attack moveset, so it's defeated a lot of Pokemon for me. So now we're down to level 7. So you'll notice that 7, there's actually a lot of prestige. I actually have to beat this Pokemon, this gym twice at level 7 because there's so much prestige going from 7 to 8 versus when you go 6 to 7. There's not that much prestige needed. I think like it's either 4 or 6,000 versus going 7 to 8, it jumps to 10,000. So that's why you see a lot of gyms at level 7 because there's such that big jump to go from 7 to 8. So you can see here, I'm hoping that my Gyarados can beat the Snorlax, which I should be able to. I do make an exception for dodging quick attacks with Snorlax because it's, in this case, this Snorlax, I forget what moveset it is quite slow, so it's very easy to dodge, and I do want my Gyarados to try to beat this Snorlax, and it successfully does, so that's great. Now I'm going to use my Arcanine, hopefully dodge the Solar Beam. We'll see. I forget in this one if I was able to. No, I wasn't able to. And then I didn't get a chance to. I actually don't think I was able to get my Fire Blast off. So here, I'm gonna use my Lapras to take a good chunk of health, and then I'm gonna switch to my Dragonite. So here I'm gonna switch my Dragonite. So I tried to avoid dying. Oh, it looks like I did faint, which is unfortunate. So here I have 2 Dragonites left, and I actually think this one I didn't do that great of a job because I actually don't think I was able to successfully dodge I wasn't able to dodge the Dragon Pulse. Again, my timing's way off on Dragon Pulse, which is not good. I gotta get better at that. Hopefully I can able to do that. So every Wednesday I'm gonna try to post a different video. So last week I posted my Pokemon that I caught in New York. So here I caught a Charmander, which is amazing because I actually do need a Charmander to evolve to Charizard, which is going to be one of my final Pokemon that I do need to get to my Pokedex. So here I'm just healing up my Pokemon. My goal is not to use any of my revives going forward because I only have so many of them, and I want to be able to switch between my Pokemon. And it's also an advantage because when you faint, it automatically goes to the next Pokemon that's in the lineup. Versus when you switch, you can plan which Pokemon you want to put in, and a lot of times that it's going to be a big advantage. So here I'm down to I believe this is level 7 as well. This is the last time I'm going to fight at level 7. So here, the Arcanine, unfortunately, in this case, doesn't. Or I guess fortunately for me, it actually doesn't have that much HP. It's not actually that strong of Pokemon in Gen 1 because how strong Vaporeons are, how strong Gyaradoses are, and how strong even like a Poliwhirl is, and how powerful water Pokemon are in Gen 1. So let me know what you think about this content. Do you want me to see me fight more other level 10 gyms? Happy to do that. My computer just went on screensaver in case you're wondering why I was moving my arm. So here, I'm gonna fight this Executor again, hopefully dodge the solar beam. If you want me to fight more level 10 gyms, happy to do it. Obviously you should do it in a team, that's the best way to approach it. But this is just kind of cool for a video, and you kind of learn how the different Pokemon fight. So there I was able to successfully dodge the Hyper Beam, but I still took a good chunk of damage, but much less than I normally would have. So now we're down to these last two Dragonites. I'm going to dodge, you see there I dodged the two quick attacks, which was great. Unfortunately I was able to dodge that Dragon Pulse, which takes out a significant chunk of my health. But then you'll see here, for all of a sudden I recharged a bunch, which is kind of weird. I don't know why it does that. And then there I was able to beat it. Now it's down to level 6, but you can see I almost skipped level 6 altogether because of how much prestige gets taken away when you beat a level 7 gym and go into level 6. So here we're down to this Arcanine, one less Dragonite to fight. And the reason why I like Snorlax so much is in a gym because it has so much health, it doesn't have inherent weakness, versus a Dragonite. A lot of times you'll see a lot of Dragonites in gym because they have really high CP. Their max CP is over 3,500, which is a lot more than a Snorlax, for example, which I think goes up to like 3,100 or 3,000 something. So you can see here, someone decided to join the gym, which is great. You can see how much easier it is going to be able to beat this gym. And I'm going to switch to my Lapras. So I'm not even too worried here. I have two other people fighting this gym with me, so it's going to make it super simple to beat this gym. And I actually dodged so much that I'm actually on top of their Hypno now, which is kind of weird. First time I actually had that happen. So you can see here, I don't even bother dodging that Dragon Balls because I know I'm going to be able to beat these Pokemon pretty easily. So you can see here how much health it just gets taken away. It's incredible how easy it is to take out a gym. So I skipped level 5 altogether. Now we're down to level 4. So we'll start off with the Executor. I'm gonna start off with my Lapras because it's grass is weak, ice is super effective. Or no, actually here I use my Gyarados. I don't know why I said Lapras. And that's the reason why is because it has Bite, and Bite is a dark move, and dark moves are super effective against psychic types, and Executor is both grass and psychic type. So there I was able to beat it with my Gyarados when I normally wouldn't be able to because I have two other people helping me out. And see here, it's a lot of fun being gyms. I think I have almost 1,000 gym battles, so hoping to hit that 1,000 mark sometime next week. I am currently level 28. I am about 130k out of 300k through level 28 to on my way to 29, and I think I'll hit 29 by next week or so, and then 30 will probably take me the rest of the month because I have a lot of other things on the go after next week, so I won't be able to play as much. But it's been a lot of fun playing. I think it's been a really great game. I've met a lot of really great people that I wouldn't have met otherwise, so it's been great, and I appreciate all the people that I've met so far. And you know, it's been getting me out and about and seeing different parts of the city that I normally wouldn't have. So I live like super close to Jack Layton Ferry Terminal, and seriously I don't think I've ever been there, even though I live 5 minutes away. It's a beautiful park. You can see the water. It's really gorgeous at night, so I've been really thankful for this game. So here you can see down to level 1 gym. So let me know what you think about this webcam content. Let me know what you're thinking about fighting these level 10 gyms. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out my video on Friday and Sunday. And I look forward to speaking to you next time for some more Pokemon Go content.